Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Jorge Loco and this is my channel, Loco Projects. Our co-host here is sniffing around on the floor to see if I dropped any crumbs from dinner, so maybe she'll actually stay a little quieter this time. If you haven't seen the first video, go check that out to tell you all about myself and what I'm doing and what this channel is about. In this video, we're gonna go through the house that I'm buying, and we'll go room by room, give you a little idea what I plan on doing. So let's get started. Alright, so here's the front of the house. You can see on the left there's a big tree there with some saplings growing around it. That's got to get cleaned up. The front area, I think we're going to need to do some curb appeal here, redesign those flower beds. I think we might redirect the downspouts on those gutters. I think it should, go off the core of the house and not go off right underneath the front porch. Roof is in good condition, and the color scheme is fine with me. That's fairly new siding. It's not terribly old, and gray and black. That's right up my alley. I'm okay with that. I would like eventually in the future, probably not going to be part of the initial project, but I would like to change that awning over the stairs there and get rid of those little metal hand railings. Those are so old, and those little iron railings. I'd like to do something nicer with that, but that will be in the future. It's not going to be part of this anyways right now, unless I win the lottery or somebody wants to throw a bunch of money at me. We'll do that, sure, but not right now. This is the north view, and you can see the two windows upstairs. That is the master bedroom. The window on the left, that's currently being used as a dining room. The small window is the bathroom, and the window on the right is going to be the bedroom I move into right away. The glass block windows, that's the basement, and you see there's not much going on with that flower bed. They probably just cleaned up the flower bed to put it on the market. It doesn't look like it's been upkept, and it doesn't look like someone leaves it like that all the time. In right in the middle there, it's a huge oak tree. There's two of them, one in front, one in back, and man, I wish I could mill those and do something with it, but they are huge, and there's power lines there. No matter what I do with that, power lines are going to have to be addressed. I don't even know if you can get equipment in a bucket truck. They might just have to, climb it and use ropes if we're going to cut that back at all. It does need some attention, but it's not going to get cut down. It needs to be trimmed up and cleaned up. This is the south side of the house. Again, the upstairs window, that is right at the top of the stairs. You walk up the stairs, you face the window, you turn left or you turn right. The windows on the bottom left, those two are in the living room, and the window on the right side, that is the kitchen window. As with the front of the house, this little awning over the door, I'd like to get that changed out eventually, but I don't know if it will be right away when that was going to be. It has a basement window here too. The sidewalk on the left, it just goes out to the fence. The yard is fenced in, so I think I'm going to break up that sidewalk. It doesn't serve a purpose at all with the fence in the yard. So the sidewalk that comes straight towards you, that goes to the front corner of the garage and the gate to get out into the driveway. In this picture you can see right over the kitchen window there's a huge old antenna there. It's not functional. All the lines are cut up in like 5 different places. I checked that out. So I don't know if I'm going to leave that alone or take it down, I'm not sure. But if you look at the neighbor's house, and this was an idea I was tossing around, I haven't made a decision on it yet. You see how they dormered out the back of their house? I'm not sure if they put a bathroom up there or if that's just a closet, but that was only part of the house they did the dormer on. And I'm looking at the front, maybe putting a couple of gable dormers on that, or put a full dormer like the neighbor on the back of the house. The problem is there's only a few feet between the house and the neighbor's driveway, so I would have to coordinate with them if I'm going to have any work done on that, because debris and ladders and stuff may end up in their driveway, and I don't want that. I don't want to be a lousy neighbor when I first move in. I'd rather wait for them to get to know me a little bit before, they realize I'm a lousy neighbor. So I don't want the construction crews to give it away right away. Well, not like there's going to be a construction crew, because I can't afford that, but I know a couple guys. I know a guy. I got a guy. So a different angle of the backyard, you can see the sidewalk coming straight at you right there. That's what I'm talking about. It serves no purpose anymore. It's probably going to get busted up at some point, maybe next summer. Winter's going to be here soon. I don't think I'll have time to do that. But you see the picnic table and that little patio there, concrete patio, and the fence gate is sagging a little bit. There is a gap underneath it. That's for the grading, for the water runoff, but it still is sagging, so I got to shore that up a little bit. So here's a sneak peek at the garage. This is what I will use to turn into the workshop. I'll end up building this out. I'm not going to park in there. I have a pickup truck that won't fit, and a work truck. It's a work truck, so I'm not going to take up my valuable real estate in the garage protecting the work truck. They got insurance. But in the middle here, with the split driveway, there used to be another huge oak tree there, and all that little shrubbery that's the stump, what's left over. It needs to be addressed. You need to have someone come in with a stump grinder and take that out. I'm not really worried about it right now, but you see right in the middle there, the rain gutter is dented, and they had made comments that when that tree was removed, it fell up against the garage. So the rain gutter's crushed there. That's an easy fix. On the inside, some of the roof decking is cracked. You could see that, but there was no signs of any leakage or anything like that. So that does not need immediate attention, which is good. Over here on the left, you can see a little shrub there and an old, I don't know what you call that, a horse fence, a western style fence, I don't know. That's going to come out. That's not upkept at all. It's just overgrown. There was a tree there, was cut down. Now all that other shrubbery is grown up, and it's only a small little area too. The fence doesn't need to be there. I'm not sure why they did not fence in the entire yard. I don't know how old the fence is to begin with. So that whatever's left over from that old fence is going to get cut down. Those trees are going to cut down. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just put gravel in there, maybe some river stones, a big boulder or something decorative that I don't have to worry about. Maybe some bushes. I don't know. If you got ideas, I'll gladly take ideas for that. I'm not a gardener, so landscape design is not my forte. So if you got ideas, put them in there and I'll check them out. Alright, this is getting kind of long, so I'm going to wrap it up. We're almost at 10 minutes, and I don't want to put everybody to sleep. I still need to go through the inside of the house to show you the current pictures as it is right now, and talk about my plans, ask for your input and everything like that. So that's going to be at least one, possibly two videos to go through the inside. All depends on how much I ramble and get off topic. Our co-host here, Coconut, she's already laying in bed, so I figure I'd throw in this picture of her laying down on the job, or as she would say, she's supervising. This was a setup started setting up to frame out my sister's shed. Um, Again, I'm not a master craftsman. I'm not a lifelong tradesman. I'm a guy that knows how to use some tools. Not afraid to put things together. So I'm just like to buy tools. I like to work with tools. Showing you that renovations possible on a budget without spending thousands of dollars on contractors. And my co-host is awake. She must have heard me talking about her. I did most of the framing and rough work. A little bit of help from my sister. A little bit of help from my dad. I got tied up with school and work and other things and weather. When it came to the siding and the roofing, my dad stepped in there and saved us on that one. Got that done on time before the permits expired. So rough work I did, finished work we'll give him all the credit for. I've never done siding, and this had a metal roof to it, so he figured all that out and got that put together. And it's been standing for 2 months now, so I think we did pretty good. It hasn't fallen down yet. We had some good storms. It's holding up pretty good. It was a race to the deadline to get this thing finished on time. It was real family effort, I guess you can call it. My brother-in-law worked on it. Both my brother-in-laws worked on this, right? My nephew worked on it. My mom supervised. So everybody was involved. This is a 12 by 12 by 12. So it's huge. The picture's not distorted. It is a big, big shed. Originally bought as a package from Menards, and then did not get built right away because of vacations, and carpenter ants tore up the wood, so we had to replace all of the wood. If you want to hear more about that project, leave comments below. I can put something together another time. I don't think there was a lot of shed building videos out there that were very helpful while I was looking at this, but I'm going to sign off on this one for now and get started working on the interior. Alright, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.